Alrighty, so this is an implementation built out by myself, Bruno, and Eddie here on the Zenatta team. So this is a business email generator for onboarding contractors into CRM. So for this client, they are regularly hiring and onboarding new contractors to service pretty specific geographical regions for the service they provide. And a big pain in the butt for them was essentially every time they did it, they had to go in, set up an email address, make sure it's not a duplicate, add it to Office 365, set up a forwarding rule to their existing email, and then they were done. So we wanted to just build an automation to handle the majority of this process for them. So what we did, essentially set up a workflow when a contractor gets hired to essentially create a work email. And we try a couple different formats. So the first one we check is using the first name initial and the full last name. Then it's going to use that to search the CRM to confirm that no existing contractors already have it, right? This is the case of we hire a Jack Smith and they have a John Smith. So both of those would come out as J Smith. So we want to check against that. If there's a match, it'll try then the full first name and last name initial. If there's also a match on that, it'll try full first and full last names. And then if all of those are already in use, it will start like a number incrementer, right? So like J Smith 1, J Smith 2, J Smith 3. Once that has been confirmed to be unique, it will store it against that record in CRM and then actually make an API call to their mail management system to add it as a email address with forwarding rule over to that contractor's personal address. So pretty nice one here for those that are doing contractor onboardings. It is one of those where like if you're adding like one a month, probably not worth the build out time. If you're adding like 10, 12, 15 a month, probably going to save you a lot of pain and suffering in terms of checking all of those duplicate email addresses. And then the fact that, and they're working with another developer, so we didn't hit like a 365 endpoint specifically. They spun up a separate endpoint. We shoot the data there, and then it writes it into their mail management system. But overall, this build just saves them a lot of time very regularly because, they are always hiring.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's few things worse than going into your system and seeing that you've got, duplicate contacts or accounts, something like that, and even worse if like. It's one thing if you've got duplicates and you've got like 4 empty duplicates and then 1 real one. But even worse is when you have 5 duplicates and they all have a little bit of different information on them. So
yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So saving that huge headache. Nice implementation there from our.
Absolutely. Shout out to Bruno and Eddie, the dream team.
Mm-hmm.